What's up, everyone? Today I'm in Bali, one of the world's most beautiful islands, with just $25 to survive a full day of adventure. Can I make it last? We're about to find out. This isn't just a vacation, it's a challenge to see how far a tiny budget can go in paradise. We'll hit street food stalls, ancient temples and more, all while keeping our wallet in check. So buckle up because we're diving into the heart of Bali to see what 25 bucks really gets you. Let's start the timer and the budget tracker. Here we go. First priority, food. There's no better way to start a day in Bali than by diving headfirst into the vibrant chaos of a local morning market. The air is thick with the aroma of sizzling spices, the chatter of vendors, and the clatter of woks. Here, food isn't just a meal, it's an experience, a celebration of culture and a window into the heart of Bali. With only $25 in my pocket for the whole day, street food is the way to go. Forget the touristy restaurants with their fancy menus and high prices. This is where the real magic happens. Every stall is a treasure trove of flavors, and every vendor has a story to tell. I'm skipping fancy restaurants and heading straight to the local stalls where the real flavors are. These humble setups are where generations of recipes come alive, passed down from parent to child, each bite a taste of tradition. The energy here is infectious. Locals and travelers alike gather, drawn by the promise of something delicious. My mission is clear: find the best, cheapest breakfast to fuel this adventure. The market is a maze of options. Fragrant rice dishes, sizzling skewers, bubbling soups, and sweet treats at every turn. It's a feast for the senses, and the hardest part is choosing where to start. Suddenly, I spot a busy cart surrounded by hungry locals. They're selling nasi jingo, a beloved Balinese breakfast classic. For just 50 cents I get a neat little bundle of rice, spicy sambal, tender chicken and crispy tempeh, all wrapped in a fragrant banana leaf. It's humble, but it's packed with flavor and tradition. One bite and I'm blown away. The sambal hits with a fiery kick, balanced by the savory chicken and the nutty crunch of tempeh. There's a subtle sweetness from the rice, and the banana leaf infuses everything with a gentle earthiness. This is a 10 out of 10, simple, honest food that tastes like home, even if you're far from it. For less than $1, I've got breakfast that's not just filling but genuinely delicious. It's amazing how much flavor and satisfaction you can get for just a handful of coins. This is the kind of meal that makes you appreciate the creativity and resourcefulness of local cooks. And I'm not stopping there. For a few more cents, I grab a bag of colorful cakes, soft, sweet, and perfect for snacking as I wander. Each cake is a little work of art, dyed with natural colors and filled with coconut, palm sugar, or sticky rice. They're a reminder that dessert doesn't have to be fancy to be delightful. The value here is unreal. I'm full, energized, and the budget is barely touched. It's not just about saving money. It's about discovering how much joy and satisfaction you can find in the simplest meals. Every bite is a new adventure, and every dollar stretches further than you'd ever expect. Already I'm thinking ahead to lunch. Maybe I'll try some bakso, Indonesia's famous meatball soup, served steaming hot with noodles and a splash of chili. The possibilities are endless, and every meal is a chance to try something new. The key is to plan ahead, making sure I don't run out of money or food before the day is done. It's a fun challenge, balancing cravings with budget and making every rupee count. I keep a close eye on my spending, jotting down each purchase and savoring the thrill of the hunt. After breakfast and snacks, I've spent just 80 cents. The budget tracker says $24.20 left. That's a lot of meals and a lot of adventure still to come. It's proof that you don't need a big wallet to have a big experience. This is proof you can eat like royalty on a pauper's budget. The food is fresh, the flavors are bold, and the experience is unforgettable. Every meal is a celebration, and every dollar saved is a victory. On to the next challenge. With a full belly and a nearly full wallet, I'm ready to see what other culinary surprises Bali has in store. The adventure is just beginning, and I can't wait to taste what's next. Next up, transportation. Getting around Bali is an adventure in itself, and how you choose to travel can make or break your experience here. The island is alive with movement, scooters zipping past, locals weaving through traffic, and the constant hum of engines filling the air. It's a place where the journey is just as exciting as the destination. Bali's too big to explore on foot, and taxis are out of the question. The distances between the beaches, temples, and rice terraces are much farther than you'd expect, and the cost of taxis adds up fast, especially if you're traveling on a tight budget. Plus, you don't want to spend your trip stuck in traffic or waiting for a ride. The solution? Rent a scooter. Scooters are the lifeblood of Bali's streets, and they're by far the most popular way to get around for both locals and travelers. You'll see entire families riding together, surfboards strapped to the side, and even dogs hitching a ride. It's the ultimate way to blend in and experience Bali like a true local. I find a family-run shop tucked away on a side street where the owners greet me with warm smiles. After a bit of friendly bargaining, I negotiate a full-day rental for just $4. That's right, $4 for an entire day of freedom. The process is quick and easy, and supporting a local business feels good too. Keys and helmet in hand, I'm ready to roll. There's something exhilarating about the moment you first sit on your scooter, engine rumbling beneath you, helmet strapped on, and the open road ahead. It's a rite of passage for anyone visiting Bali. The freedom is instant, wind in my hair, rice paddies whizzing by, and the whole island at my fingertips. Every turn reveals a new scene. Lush green fields, distant volcanoes, and tiny villages where life moves at its own pace. Riding a scooter here isn't just about getting from point A to point B, it's about soaking in the sights, sounds, and smells of Bali as you go. This $4 scooter is the ultimate travel hack. It's not just about saving money, it's about unlocking the true spirit of adventure. You can chase the sunrise on the East Coast, find hidden waterfalls, or just cruise along the coast with no set plan. The possibilities are endless when you're on two wheels. Budget update. $20.20 left, and now I can go anywhere. With transportation sorted for the day, I've got the freedom to explore every corner of the island without worrying about extra costs. It's amazing how far your money can stretch here if you make smart choices. Riding through vibrant streets, incense in the air, I'm soaking up the real Bali. The markets are alive with color, the scent of street food drifts by, and every intersection brings a new adventure. From the back of a scooter, you see Bali in a way that's impossible from a car or bus. The best part, I can stop wherever I want. Hidden beaches, temples, you name it. If something catches my eye, I just pull over and explore. No schedules, no waiting, just pure freedom to follow my curiosity and discover Bali's hidden gems. If you're in Bali on a budget, rent a scooter. It's the best deal you'll find, and it opens up a world of possibilities. Whether you're traveling solo or with friends, it's the easiest way to make the most of your time and money here. And don't worry about fuel. Gas is sold everywhere, often in recycled vodka bottles at roadside stands. Filling up costs just a couple of dollars, and locals are always happy to help if you're unsure. It's all part of the Bali scooter experience. With food and transport sorted, it's time to dive into Bali's culture. The scooter isn't just a way to get around. It's your ticket to adventure, letting you reach places most tourists never see. I'm heading to a temple next, let's see what we discover. Let's ride! The road ahead is full of promise, and with my trusty scooter, I'm ready for whatever comes next. Cruising along the winding rural roads of Bali on my scooter, I'm surrounded by lush green rice fields and the gentle hum of village life. Suddenly, a small wooden sign catches my eye, pointing toward a temple I've never heard of before. There's no crowd, no tour buses, just the promise of an authentic Balinese experience waiting to be discovered. I slow down, curiosity piqued, and turn off the main road, eager to see what lies ahead. This is the kind of spontaneous adventure that makes travel so rewarding. At the entrance, I'm greeted by a friendly local who smiles and gestures toward a small ticket booth. The entrance fee? Just $1. It's almost unbelievable how affordable it is to step into a place so rich in history and culture. Before entering, I'm handed a sarong, a traditional cloth that's required attire for visitors. The sarong is provided free of charge, a thoughtful gesture that shows respect for the temple's customs and traditions. Wrapping it around my waist, I feel a sense of connection to the local culture, ready to explore with an open mind and heart. Stepping through the ancient stone gate, I'm immediately transported to another world. The air is filled with the scent of incense, and the sound of trickling water from a nearby koi pond adds to the peaceful ambiance. All around me, the temple walls are adorned with intricate carvings, mythical creatures, floral patterns, and scenes from ancient legends. The gardens are lush and meticulously maintained, with vibrant flowers blooming in every corner. It's a feast for the senses, and I can't help but pause to take it all in. The atmosphere here is serene and almost meditative. Unlike the bustling tourist spots elsewhere on the island, this temple feels like a hidden sanctuary, a world away from the busy streets and crowded markets. The only sounds are the gentle rustling of leaves and the distant chanting of prayers. It's the perfect place to slow down, breathe deeply, and appreciate the beauty of the moment. As I wander through the temple grounds, I notice a few locals quietly praying, their hands pressed together in reverence. They leave offerings of fresh flowers, fruit, and incense on the altars, small acts of devotion that fill the air with a sense of peace and gratitude. Watching this sacred ritual, I'm reminded of the deep spiritual roots that run through Balinese culture. It's humbling to witness such genuine faith and tradition, and I feel honored to be a respectful observer. Time for a quick budget check. After paying the entrance fee, I've got $19.20 left. It's amazing how much you can experience in Bali without spending a fortune. In just a few hours, I've enjoyed delicious food, explored the countryside, and now, I'm immersed in the island's spiritual side, all for just a few bucks. Traveling on a budget doesn't mean missing out. In fact, it often leads to the most memorable adventures. I take a closer look at the temple's stone carvings, marveling at the incredible detail and craftsmanship. Each figure tells a story, passed down through generations. Some depict ancient gods and goddesses, while others show scenes of daily life in Bali centuries ago. The sense of history here is overwhelming. It's as if the stones themselves are whispering tales from the past. I run my fingers gently over the cool, weathered surface, feeling a connection to the countless people who have visited this sacred place before me. Sitting quietly in the temple garden, I let my thoughts drift. This is more than just sightseeing, it's a moment of reflection and respect. Surrounded by beauty and tranquility, I find myself thinking about the importance of preserving these cultural treasures for future generations. It's a reminder to travel mindfully, to appreciate not just the sights but the stories and traditions that make each place unique. Sometimes the most meaningful travel experiences are the simplest ones, the quiet moments, the unexpected discoveries, the chance to connect with a place on a deeper level. And often these experiences cost almost nothing. It's not about how much you spend, but about being open to the world around you and embracing every opportunity for wonder. After soaking it all in, I feel recharged and inspired, ready to continue my journey. The temple has given me a sense of peace and perspective that I'll carry with me as I explore more of Bali. Sometimes all it takes is a quiet moment in a beautiful place to remind you why you travel in the first place. If you ever find yourself in Bali, I highly recommend seeking out a local temple like this one. It's a must for anyone who wants to experience the island's true spirit. Step off the beaten path, be respectful, and you'll be rewarded with memories that last a lifetime. Spirits high, budget strong, and heart full, let's hit the beach. Onward to the next adventure with a deeper appreciation for the magic of Bali. After the temple, it's time for a change of pace. The beach. I ride to a secluded cove, golden sand, turquoise water, dramatic cliffs, and barely a soul in sight. Entry fee, $0. This is the ultimate budget activity. I kick off my shoes, snack on my cube cakes, and soak up the sun. The sound of the waves, the warm sand, pure relaxation, and it didn't cost a cent. Budget check, still $19.20 left. Free activities like this are a budget traveler's secret weapon. The sun's getting low, but there's time for one more adventure. This beach break proves the best things in Bali are often free. Let's see what we can do with our last few dollars. As the sun sets, I head to a bustling local market for souvenirs. My goal: find unique, handmade crafts without blowing the budget. I score a hand-carved wooden mask for $3, art with a story. Next, a beautiful sarong for $4, practical and memorable. Budget update, $12.20 left. I grab 4 woven bracelets for friends, just $2 total, and a fresh coconut to drink for $1. Final budget, $9.20 left. This market isn't just shopping, it's a cultural experience, supporting local artisans and connecting with the community. I'm leaving with meaningful souvenirs, a full day of adventure, and money to spare. Bali, you've shown me that adventure doesn't have to be expensive, it just takes creativity and an open mind. What a day! That's a wrap on our 24-hour $25 Bali challenge. We ate, explored, relaxed, shopped, and still have over $9 left. This proves you don't need a lot of money for an epic adventure. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe for more wild challenges and travel inspiration. Thanks for joining me. Remember, the best stories start outside your comfort zone. Until next time, stay adventurous and see you in the next one.